Hare Krishna, Prabhu Sumataji. Welcome you all to the Gita again, daily Gita session. So today we'll be covering 6.39 and 6.40. Let's begin. Let's begin in the prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. एतान् मे संशयं कृष्ण चेतुम् अर्हसि यशेषतः संशयस्यास्य चेत न हि उपपद्यते. Repeat. एतान् मे संशयं कृष्ण चेतुम् अर्हसि यशेषतः त्वदन्य संशयस्यास्य चेत न हि उपपद्यते. Can someone please read the translation? Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. This is my doubt, O Krishna, and I ask you to dispel it completely. But for you, no one is to be found who can destroy this doubt. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Maji. Thank you. Let's say the next verse as well. 6.40. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Parthanaiveha Namutra Vinashastasya Vidyate Nahi Kalyana Kritkaschit Durgatim Tatha Gachati. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Parthanaiveha Namutra Vinashastasya Vidyate Nahi Kalyana Kritkaschit Durgatim Tatha Gachati. Someone read the translation, please. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Son of Prutha, transcendentalist engaged in auspicious activities, does not meet with destruction either in the world or in the spiritual world. One who does good, my friend, is never overcome by evil.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Let's recite the prayers quickly for understanding the verses. Om Gyanatimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chikshuramilitam Yana Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namni Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachati Deshatharini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So in this verses 39 and 40, the background is Arjuna is asking that, oh Krishna, what will happen to a person who is trying to be a devotee, is trying to be on this transcendental path, but he is not able to complete the path. So what happens? He may be falling down from the spiritual, he will not be able to complete his spiritual duties also and the material duties also. So he's neither here nor there. So he'll be in between stage. So what will happen for such a person? So Arjuna is asking that. Now already Lord Krishna in the second chapter has confirmed that there are various paths. So the Dhyana Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, Karma Yoga, all these different varieties are there. Bhakti Yoga, the highest, simplest one. So even a slightest endeavor, slight thing performed in this transcendental path, that is trying to connect with the Lord, any of this yoga performed, even a slightest performance of this or any tinge of attraction towards this can save us from the greatest type of fear or danger. So it's said in the second chapter itself. Now Arjuna is again reconfirming for the benefit of all of us. So Lord has already given all this knowledge in the second chapter itself. It's like beginning. In the beginning, Lord has given all the knowledge, and also in the summary in the 18th chapter is giving again the knowledge. And in between, the knowledge is again being like one by one points, it's being brought forward. So Arjuna is again asking that, and the way he's asking also very humble manner. He's saying, this is my doubt, Lord. What will happen to such a person who tries to follow this transcendental path, but he somehow is not able to complete this in this life? So he's also pointing out that without other than you, there's no person who can give a right answer. So this is a perfect question to the perfect person. So he's expecting the perfect answer also. So he clearly says here in the translation that there is no other person other than you who can destroy this doubt. So Krishna is a perfect. So Prabhupada nicely mentions in the purport explains it. That Krishna is a knower of past, present, future, everything. So he knows what will happen to all the living entities in the future. Already in the 4th chapter, he has explained. And Arjuna was saying initially, he was saying that I don't want to fight, I don't want to kill people, I don't want to do this. He was giving different reasons. So Arjuna was giving different reasons for not to fight in the battle. So Krishna already confirmed the fact. You are not killing anybody. They will all exist. They were all existing in the past. They are all existing now. They will all exist in the future. They are just changing the bodies. The Lord already told what is the future of everyone. But Arjuna is specifically asking here, what is the position? What will happen to the transcendentalist who is not able to complete this path? So is trying to be a devotee, is trying to attain the Supreme Lord's lotus feet, who is trying to completely surrender into the Lord, but somehow not able to do that completely. So what will happen if he meets death before time? I mean, before he is able to complete the path. So no one is above or equal to Krishna. So he's clearly indicating here that nobody can clear my doubt other than you, Krishna. So you are the perfect person. So please give me the answer. This is in the 39th. So immediately in the 40th verse, Lord gives the answer. He says, the Supreme Personality of God said, Son of Pritha, transcendentalist engaged in auspicious activity does not meet with destruction either in this world or in the spiritual world. One who does good, my friend, is never overcome by evil. He says, neither in this world or in the spiritual world, never he will meet any destruction. Such a devotee. So in the purport, Srila Prabhupada quotes another verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. It is 1st canto, 5th chapter, 17th verse. Said, Tyaktva swadharman charanam bhujam harer bhajan apvakto apakvo atha patet yat tatho yati yatra kva vadbadram abhud amushya kim ko vartha apto bhajatam swadharmatah. Translation is, one who has forsaken his material occupations to engage in the devotional service of Lord may sometimes fall down while in an immature stage. Yet there is no danger of his being unsuccessful. On the other hand, a non-devotee, though fully engaged in occupational duties, does not gain anything. That's it. So Arjuna is asking that, okay, I'm not able to follow my this duty, that duty. So many duties are there. So that rin chukana, so many things we have to be having that gratitude, and we have to give so many this thing to our parents, family members, society, country, humanity, other living beings, and the demigods. So we have a lot of things to do for them. But when I say, okay, I will become a devotee, we try to serve the Lord, then everybody is happy. We water the trees, root, so the whole tree get nourishment, and put food in the stomach, then the whole body get nourishment. But you're not able to completely do that process. You're not able to completely water the root of the tree or food in the stomach. So that complete process, if we are not able to do, then the other thing what we are supposed to do is also not happening. So it's asking, so one person who is not in the spiritual path or middle path, what will happen to such a person? So here verses quoted from Srimad Bhagavatam where Narad Muni clearly says, if one who has forsaken his material occupation to engage in devotional service may sometimes fall down, but still there's no danger of him being unsuccessful.
Gita
Many. Okay. So there's no danger of being unsuccessful. We have various cases. In case of Bharat Maharaj, mentioned in this verse purport itself, Bharat Maharaj. So he became attached to a deer. But somehow, because he has done that, he has done the devotional service, he got a next better opportunity. Because he became a deer, and that too near the hermitage, near the cottage of sages. And somehow he got another chance. And we have another case of Chitraketu Maharaj. Though he had to fall down because he had committed offense against Lord Shiva, but still he was a devotee and he had done devotional service. And there's case of Ajamila, most famous case, Ajamila. Though Ajamila, in his earlier stage, he was a devotee, but later he got carried away, and there's no sin which he hasn't committed. He became a very sinful person. But still, somehow he got another chance, a better chance. Because at the deathbed, he was not calling the Lord, he was just calling his son, the last son named Narayana. But it so happened that it's a slave of the Lord, and he was saved from the Yamadutas, and Vishnudutas came and saved him. He got another chance because he had done very did not be perfectly. He was able to do the devotional service, but whatever little he had done, because of that he got another chance. So we can also be rest assured that our this thing will not get neither material not spiritual. A little endeavor, Krishna says in the second chapter itself, a little endeavor on this path can save us from the greatest type of fear, greatest danger. It's very clearly Lord says, but we have to see how much we have done the devotional service. Are we really doing it like Bharat Maharaj did, or even for the matter Arjamila did in the initial stage? We never know how much he did. Because initial stages he was a perfect devotee, but later stage he got carried. So we never know how much we are doing. So we have to be very careful. We may not get a second chance. We may or may not. So we should not wait for a second chance. We have to try to not miss this chance. So Srila Prabhupada is nicely given us this chance. Is given as a chanting of the whole. My video is blurred out. Can you hear me? Hare Krishna Prabhu's Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji, we can hear you.
Okay. So Srila Prabhupada has nicely given this chance to us. He's given that whole day package in the morning with Mangalarti, then Bhagavatam class, then the evening Gaurarti, Bhagavad Gita class, and various aratis and various process to do. And it was a very nice time. The Bhishma Panchak last 5 days of Kartik month. So we can nicely do it. And we can always pray to the Lord that, oh Lord, always keep me engaged in your service. The whole purport of Hare Krishna mantra, we pray Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. So Prabhupada nicely explains the purport of the Hare Krishna mantra as a child's cry. So that we are requesting the Lord to always keep us engaged in His service. So that should be our mood, and we should always aspire to get more service. So let's chant one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra together. Prabhu's Mataji, please unmute.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So thank you, Prabhu's Mataji. Anything to add, share? Anything to be removed? Okay, my screen is stuck. I can't. Am I still visible and audible?
You're audible, Prabhuji, not visible.
Okay, my screen is just blur. I can see black screen. Okay, Sri Hare Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare.
Anything to add on?